This is Fowl Players Radio, your podcast for arts, entertainment, and pop culture. Welcome. My name is Michael Spedden, your host. Every episode features fun, fascinating stories about people in the performing arts, actors, authors, dancers, writers, musicians, athletes, you name it. Folks who are center stage, backstage, on camera, or behind the scenes. Sit back and listen. Let's have some fun. Fowl Players Radio is a proud production of the Fowl Players Group and the official podcast of the Fowl Players of Perryville.
Hey, you guys, this is Gina Shock, drummer of the Go-Go's.
Snowman here.
Hey, Mary Jo Peel here.
Hi, this is Kathy Ladman.
Hi, this is Jay Nedry from the Road Dogs.
This is A.D. Adams, and you are tuned in to Fowl Players Radio with your host, Michael Spedden.
Hi, this is Bud Becker.
Hi, everybody. Dwight Weems from Gaz the Fun Band.
Hi, folks. This is Jay David.
Hey, this is Brian Damage from Kix and Rhino Bucket.
Hi, this is Kim of Kim's Crypt.
Hello, my name is Gunhild Carling.
Hi, this is Paul Castiglia, and you're listening to Fowl Players Radio, the one-stop shop for all your pop culture needs.
And welcome back to another episode of Fowl Players Radio, folks. Michael Spedden here. Tonight, we welcome back the Electric Prophets. We have Charlie Gorman and Brett Bronstein here tonight. They've been guests before and returned to tell us about some new material that's been out since their last visit and some that's pending release. We have links to their material and more in the show notes, and their albums can be found on most music platforms like Apple and Spotify. Are you holding an office party, a fundraiser, or another event where you need top-of-the-line comedic entertainment? Please consider a murder mystery from the Fowl Players of Perryville. We have shows for all occasions. Please call us 443-600-0446. Email us at foulplayersperryville@yahoo.com. And for more information, www.foulplayersofperryville.com. And don't forget my radio show on 97underground.com, the Back of the Rack, the Michael Spedden Show, every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can listen on your computer or listen anywhere by downloading the app to your phone. 97underground.com, Baltimore's pure rock worldwide. We'll be right back right after these words. Hello, listeners. We at Fowl Players Radio thank you for all of your support over the past 10 seasons and nearly 300 episodes. We would like to encourage you to keep listening and spread the word. Audio versions of all episodes can be found on our main website, foulplayersradio.com, as well as on many of the other platforms you can see here. You can find all of our Season 9 and 10 episodes, as well as some best-of episodes and shorts on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@foulplayersradio. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to get alerts when new episodes are released. No matter what platform you choose to listen, you can help us greatly by hitting the subscribe button and giving us an honest review. You can also help us by supporting us at patreon.com/foulplayersradio or at buymeacoffee.com/foulplayerw. Your support makes it possible for us to continue to be your one-stop shop for all of your pop culture needs. Be sure to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for new episode announcements and news and updates on all of our guests. Thank you, and enjoy this episode. And welcome back to another episode of Fowl Players Radio. We have tonight with us returning guests, the Electric Prophets. Tonight we have Charlie Gorman and Brett Bronstein with us this evening. They've got some new material out. The material is just incredible, and they're working on more. So tell us about this, guys, and what's going on.
All right. Well, we're in the studio. The album is going to be called Council of Nine, and 9 songs are going to be in. It's a little heavier than the last record, but you can still understand what I'm singing and all, you know.
Yeah, you can. It's,
which is good.
Yeah,
it's a little heavier, and we're working on that. So we got like 4 more songs to go with that, and we're gonna shop this around, you know, get it out there. I'm mostly looking for Europe, actually. You know, I think it would do better over there than over here.
A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah.
And I've even seen it too, just looking at, the concerts I go to. For example, a couple of years ago, I saw UFO and Saxon at Baltimore Soundstage. Well, in Europe, Saxon is still playing stadiums.
Right.
You know, and they're still playing
It's
stadiums
true, yeah.
and
And here
selling them
they're
out.
at the sound stage.
Right. Yeah. Here they're
But
yeah.
I mean I never saw Saxon, but I did see the bass player from UFO when he was in Fastway.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Oh no,
Another
it's actually called Wasted.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wasted. Okay, yeah, Wasted. Yeah.
I saw Wasted. Pete Way from Wasted. There was Fifth Row, Motley Crue,
Mm-hmm.
and Bark at the Moon Tour.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, that would have been about that time for them too.
Yeah.
Another Gibson Thunderbird bassist too.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good sound, good.
Yep. Yeah, I'm a Gibson bass man myself too.
Yeah, I've seen your basses. We got to find some old stuff with you on online, man.
Yeah. I've got some
music.
stuff out there.
I know you do.
Yep, I got some stuff out there, and yeah, it's probably going to stay there in the past too, because I'm the only one. It would just be me standing there playing my bass if there was ever any kind of reunion. So I don't know if people are going to pay to see that. Maybe coming in through tomatoes at it or something here. So.
Band rock. Hey, congrats on your 97 Underground gig you got there.
Oh, thank you. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, something like this. The opportunity. I kind of backed into this like I've been backing into everything else my entire career. I ran into let me see. Oh, I did an interview with Brian Forsyth.
Oh.
And Pete Calusi reached out to me, said, hey, how'd you get a hold of him? Because he wanted to get him on 97 for their retirement, which is going to be in another week or so. And so I put him in touch with Brian. He put me in touch with Tom Pless. He was one of the missing links that I had never spoken to at 97. Yeah. And we got talking, and he said he liked what I did and liked my voice, which I wish more voiceover booking agents would, but that's neither here nor there,
Tom's a good guy.
He is a good guy. And I've gotten along with him great. And I've been, just getting my shows up, and we've been getting along wonderful. But I just kind of backed into it. It wasn't something I'd set out to do, but he had, offered it to me, and I said, hell yeah. So thank you. And in turn, we will be hearing some Electric Prophets on that show, by the way, as well.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know.
Yep, we will be hearing some Electric Prophets on there. Some great stuff. You were talking about.
I think you played it maybe like once or twice.
Yeah, well, you'll
played a couple songs.
I'll get you on there,
which is cool.
Yep, I'll get you on there.
Yeah. So, anyways, we really don't play around here that much. Most of the shows we played have been out of state or out of town. We haven't played in Baltimore for a year.
At least that, yeah.
Yeah. So our next two gigs, we're going to be in Richmond. We got one coming at the end of the month here, and then we're going next month.
The Halloween show.
Yeah, Halloween show in Richmond.
Oh, wonderful!
Lamb of God. We got to hit the Gore Bar.
Yeah.
Always got to do that.
They make an awesome burger.
Yeah, it's nice down there. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. That's great to hear that you're going to be down there. You got a night, and Halloween's always a good gig. Halloween gigs are always fun.
Yeah. Hopefully, it'll be a full moon that night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. A full moon is something wild happening. Yeah. Well,
we're just trying to get this new music out and just going from there. Just do a lot of shopping and get it out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the new material that you're working on right now, where are you working on it? Are you recording it yet?
Yeah, we recorded I think like 5 songs so far, and we're doing it at Oblivion Studios.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Mike Lewis.
Mike, formerly of Spine and Oblivion.
Yeah.
Okay. And for those of us that don't know, where is that?
Is that Upper Marlboro?
Yeah. Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Yonder.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that area. Okay. Yeah. Down PG County towards DC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Real nice area, quiet, clean, good sound. He makes that recording studio is awesome. We love it there.
Yeah.
Got giant lizards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like 6-foot lizards at 6.
That's more than that, I think.
Yeah, it's like
like
tall,
8 feet or something.
8-foot lizard.
Yeah, that thing's big.
It's huge.
What does he keep them in tanks or something while you guys are recording? Is they like?
He's got like a big ass cage
Yeah.
out in the yard.
He's got his own habitat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah.
just keep that cage locked as far as I'm concerned. You know, it's
Cool. I like
He's a
it.
cool guy.
Are they like?
Real mellow.
So they're
Looks
like 8. They're like 8 feet long. Are they like Komodo dragons or something?
I can't remember what kind of shit
Yeah,
it was.
I forgot,
but
man. But
it's nice. So it'll come up and
pretty
kind of
big.
stick his tongue out at you and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's your pit bull at, huh?
Right. Yeah, I have a rule. I don't go near any animal that can eat me.
Yeah.
And I'm a big guy, and that's a lot to eat. You know.
Be happy for days. Go get some sleep
Mhm.
after that.
Yep. So, listening to the material that you've got out thus far,
Yeah.
I think the last time we spoke, you were actually working on what did I just say? Why am I drawing a blank? We just talked about your last album. Well,
Yeah. Bone shatter.
Bone Shatter. That's what we were, you had just been working on that and everything. And
Yeah.
that's a good album. I gotta say, that's a very good album. I really enjoy listening to that. When I'm, when I have long trips in the car, I always have it on my shuffle, or I'll listen to the thing, cover to cover, and I really like it. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, your band's, the band is all around solid. I mean, all 3 of you are great players, and I like your vocals too. I like how you can kind of go from Phil Lynott to Lemmy without missing a beat.
It took a little practice, but now it's easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever told you that, or am I the first one, or did I just piss you off, or what?
No. I've heard it. I'm like, all right, thank you.
Mhm.
But yeah, I can do that.
Well, it was just like, you have like a good straight voice, and then you can go into a growl. I mean, and it's like smooth,
It took a little time to do that.
Yep.
Playing bass, and I just started singing and playing bass in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, it started.
Mhm.
So I was like, I'm looking for singers all the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to do it myself.
Mhm. Right.
I'm all right now with it. So when that first demo came out,
Mhm.
EP, I did not know how to sing and play at the same time yet.
It's tough. It's easier to do it with guitar than it is on bass.
Yeah.
It really
Oh,
is.
easy now. A guitar would be lost. I don't know, unless I became a folk singer or something.
Mhm. Right. That's true too. But when it comes to playing, the problem I always had singing and playing bass was that sometimes you're just doing 2 different things, and it's kind of like doing that trick where you pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time.
Oh, it's easy, man. It's easy now.
Yeah. Well, now that you've been doing it forever, yeah. But it's not when you do it sporadically and everything. It's just kind of hard to do. But yeah, I mean, like I said, that stuff. I am really looking forward to hearing this once it's released and everything. You're definitely going to let me know, I'm sure, right?
We'll send you a sneak a track.
Okay. Yeah, Blaine, you know where to find me. That'll be great. That'll be great. So you've got shows in Richmond. Do you have anything else coming up?
Just the shows in Richmond.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't really play her that much. There's a lot of venues that don't really have original music. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
I'll keep it nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you can go in and hear the latest song on 98 Rock in a couple of these bars. I'll just say that.
Okay. Well, good. Hey, airplay. Any means to get your material out.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Any means to get your material out. I remember. Oh God, the first time we talked, you asked me about the Delaney Inn incident. That was that was a trip.
Oh, the fire.
Mm-hmm.
We talk, I spoke with him about that. He got a good laugh about that. does photography now or art or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is too is that even to this day, there are still people that insist they saw me playing in that band that night, and I was not in that band at the time. I was in a different band, and we were playing at the Rage that night. And people still saying, because the thing is, it wasn't that long after that we did start playing together.
Right.
But yeah, for the longest, and still now, and then what is this? Almost 34, 35 years later. And sometimes I run into people like, man, you really pissed him off that night. And I'm like, hey, it wasn't me. I was.
I don't know. All I know is like the next day, it's all you heard was Orange Sea Parade, or or what was it? Wicked. Which one was it? Wicked or Orange Sea Parade?
Orange Sheet Parade was the one I was in. Wicked Symphony was the one that caused the fire.
Okay, that. Okay, so
yeah.
It's like, not Bradley, Wicked Symphony. I'm like, what? Fire and burning guitars. I'm like, what the fuck? And, what the hell? So anyways, yeah, he did that, and he was pretty famous there for a little while.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
The club owners weren't happy with him, though.
No, they weren't. A lot of people weren't happy with him.
When the place burnt down.
As a matter of fact, when he ran out into the street to get away, he ran out of the bar and he ran out into the middle of York Road, flagging cars down. And he was like, "Help! Help! Get me out of here! Get me out of here!" So some guy lets him in his car, and he goes, "What happened?" And he goes, "I just lit the stage on fire, and they're after me." And he goes, "I'm good friends with the owner of that club," so he drove him back.
Oh, I never knew that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's like, "You're not going anywhere. You're coming back." So he drove him back.
Funny. Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
Imagine the coincidence. Think you're going to escape, and it's like,
yeah,
that's my best friend's club. Oh, that's funny. I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's one for the books. So anyways, like I said, like there would be I'm trying to get like some shows in DC also, and
yeah.
Go back to Pennsylvania. Harrisburg was cool. New York, just shows up and down the East Coast. Jersey. Yeah, Jersey, trying to get Jersey.
Sure.
Jersey's a good place to rock.
Yeah.
How about Harrisburg? I hear Harrisburg's got some nice places too.
Oh yeah, it's nice. The Underground Live.
Yeah, we went to Underground Live. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they liked us up there.
Yeah, down
there.
Good. Yeah, I understand there's a pretty good there's a pretty good audience for hard rock and heavy metal in that town.
Big time. Yeah. Not like here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
there's
mostly
a couple
cover bands and tribute bands here. In hip hop. This is the three biggies in Baltimore.
And they appreciate originals in Harrisburg?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
That's a good thing.
That's always.
They have a few cover bands up there, but it's mostly original stuff up there. That's good. That's where we want to go.
Yeah, there's a couple places up in Philly too that are doing well with original. I just saw Red Dye Number 9 up there last weekend. I went up to see them. They were playing a place. It was about the size of the Rage, maybe a little bit smaller. It was called the Fire, and it's right next.
That place is cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right next to a firehouse. It was on Girard Street.
It's a nice tiny little joint.
It's a good gig there.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were still together. Man. That's great.
Yeah, well, they've gotten back together in the last maybe 3 years or so, and and if you haven't seen them, Brett, you'd like them. Red Dye, we met them back in the Orange Seed days. We recorded at the same studio, Invisible Sound. Yep.
I enjoyed them.
Yep. Yeah, quite a bit. Well, come enjoy them again. Yeah, we'll have to meet sometime and go check them out one night.
That sounds good.
Yep. Yep. So it looks like you're going to be lining up some stuff on the East Coast and everything, going up and down, and again, really no point in staying in one place. Get out there and hit the road as much as you can. Get those shows in out of town, and
we're a traveling band. I like to play out of town. They were more appreciated. Believe it or not, they like us better out of here.
Yeah. I was in the same boat. It seems like DC was always more appreciative of original material too, as compared to here. Not to say that the bands were bad here or the scene was bad. The clubs were good. The bands looked good. They sounded good. But originality just was not a priority here as compared to DC and
tribute bands, cover bands. I mean, and I have friends that played. I tried to be in a cover band for like 2 months, and I was like, it just my soul was drained. I'll just say that. It was not good. People coming up, man, you really rock, dude. I'm like, dude, I didn't write this song.
Yeah, I know. I feel the same way. I mean, you still get people coming up and saying, "Hey, man, do you guys do any so and so?" Or
I mean, I get it. You get paid. You get paid. I get it. Instead of it's easier to just plug it in and play some. I don't know. What do they play now?
REO Speedwagon.
REO Speedwagon. We built this city. Some Jefferson Star. Like some bucks, I get it. And there's a couple of the tribute bands that I do like the Black Sabbath and stuff like that. I can handle that. But there's a lot of them that are like, yeah, I heard that song on the way in. not going to give you $15. Sorry.
Right. Now you had mentioned that you've got some Halloween show coming up and everything. And Halloween, it seems like a lot of people that are into hard rock, heavy metal, are also really into Halloween. And anybody really in the arts, whether it be music or anything else, Halloween really seems to be a favorite holiday. Are you guys into horror movies at all?
Of course. Oh yeah, man.
Oh, see, I should have known that answer because I'm,
Ben Gooley on Saturdays.
Oh yeah. Now, what are some of your favorites? I mean, we're getting ready to go into fall. We may as well talk about this.
The one that scares the crap out of me still to this day is Carrie. At the end of Carrie, when the hand comes out of the grave at the very end, I'm like, and still to this day, it just gets me every time. And little parts of The Exorcist kind of messed me up.
Yeah, well, that's creepy.
Yeah. I had a movie called Creepy Crawlers here. That was cool. Roaches. Roaches coming out. What was it like? They attack the body and live in your body and come out. Yeah, that's creepy shit like that.
Yeah.
But they should make a real horror movie. Like, let's think about this. I heard somebody say this before. September 1st, Day of the Rent. April 5th, BG New Bill is due. But they said, screw this, I want Chinese food.
That's too true to life, man.
Next thing you know, there was a turn-off notice. Right?
That's scarier than the dark.
Right. Something like that. But I like horror movies that are like I don't when the people are stupid, it pisses me off. Run, and they're running, they trip over a leaf. and they break their leg. I like real life horror movies, something that could actually come true.
What's it called with the little tiny puppets and stuff that was eating the people? I never remember the name of that movie.
Ghoulies?
Oh, that one's good too.
Yeah, I like Ghoulies.
Puppets. Magic? That wasn't really eating.
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one. Puppet Master. And what was the one? Shaun of the Dead, the comedy guy. I like that. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead too. Stuff like that.
Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
Oh yeah. Those are good. The Abbott and Costello ones where they would meet the mummy or meet Dracula or something like that. Those were actually pretty well done. I mean, they do stand up too.
Yeah,
good stuff, right?
They do stand up. Yeah. Did you guys ever see the movie Bud and Lou?
No.
It was a made-for-TV movie. Made back in like the 70s, and Harvey Korman played Abbott, and Buddy Hackett played Costello.
Oh man!
And it was horrible.
What?
It was horrible.
Wow.
I've heard a lot of people say that you would think that the two of those guys, after their performance in that movie, had never even seen an Abbott and Costello routine.
It's really not bad, huh?
Yeah. And what I need you to do is after we get done, I need you to go on YouTube and I need you to look up Bud and Lou death scene.
Okay.
Okay, because Buddy Hackett does like the worst acted death scene. He's laying in a hospital bed, and Artie Johnson was playing his manager. You know, Artie Johnson from Laughing.
Yeah,
He brings him a strawberry malted and he hands it to him, and he takes a sip of it, and he says, "I've had a lot of strawberry malteds in my day, but this is the best." And then he goes to take another sip, and he just falls right out. Yeah, but I need you guys need to look that up when we get done today. I promise you, it's worth a laugh.
Yep. That sounds great.
That sounds cheesy. I like. There's another cheesy one. It's they redid it. It's Night of the Living Dead, but somebody went back and redid the dialogue. It's called "The Day of the Dawn of the Night of the Sun of the Revenge of the Attack of the Mutant."
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
I think I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it though.
Man, that is hilarious. What the hell?
They just redubbed it.
Yeah, it's insane. Just what the hell? Yeah, it's funny.
Do you ever? You mentioned Svengoolie. Do you watch that regularly or sometimes?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yep.
Unless it's the Ravens game and they cancel it.
Right. Yeah, I know. There's usually like a sporting event, they'll not have it that night, but
no, midget wrestling. Damn it!
I know.
Okay, all right. Svengoolie take a back seat.
Yeah.
But with that, you mentioned midget wrestling. That has got a huge following.
It still is.
I mean, down the street from me, there's a brewery, and every so often they have midget wrestling there, and there's got to be 500 people showing up for this thing in a tent. Yeah. And one night they had it outside. My wife and I were driving by in the car, and you see the ring set up and everything, and all these people, yelling and screaming and everything. And then all of a sudden you see these midgets just happen to be like one flies through the air out of nowhere and lands on another one. And that's really, I think they call it micro wrestling or micro championship, MCW, micro championship wrestling, but that's really popular.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm in Cecil County too, so you never know. It's
not much to do out there.
Well, yeah, there's plenty of things to do out there. There's going to be more and more things to do out there. It's the sophistication of the things to do is what comes into question.
It sounds nice and peaceful.
It is. It's nice and peaceful. Cultured, I don't know about that, but but definitely
point. So
culture.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of culture, sure.
Yeah. Yep. So you guys are, you've got your shows coming up and everything you're recording. Yep. How's everything else going? I mean, you said you're currently looking for a new label. Is that correct? Yep. Okay.
We're shopping.
Out shopping around.
Shopping. But I think I mostly want to do it when this demo's done. And I'll probably release a single, to get it out there and shop it.
Sure.
Shop it
yeah.
around. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Playing with any national acts or anything? I mean, you had mentioned some before, but
lately, no. I think the last one we played with was Raven.
Oh yeah. How did that go?
Awesome. Those guys were awesome.
Yeah.
I've been hearing about those guys being out quite a bit now. They've come around here a few times because I've seen people posting about it.
Yeah, they're great live.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just cool people.
Yeah, they're always on board. They're around there twice.
It's about time about time they get their deserve.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. They're what did I want to say? Still original lineup too, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it's the two brothers.
The two brothers in the band, yeah.
Yeah, but the drummer's new or different.
Yeah, he's a new drummer.
Oh,
He's been
okay.
for quite a while. There's a guy from he was in Fear Factory for a bit.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, they had Rob Wacko Hunter, the guy with the mask.
Yeah, the hockey. Yeah,
that was the first guy, and he became a producer.
Oh, okay.
He did a couple metal records. I think he helped produce the first Anthrax record. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wrong on that, but yeah. But he did that. He did a lot of producing, and it'd be cool if he got back in the band, but I don't think he's down.
Yeah. That happens quite a bit, and you know something else too. Kind of from what you guys were saying is that I guess if you think about it now, Raven's been around at least 40 years, right? You know,
Right.
I mean, back to the 80s, and you go out and you see these bands like, well, you know, one example was Judas Priest, where they've had they had Les Binks, they had what was it, Dave Hill or Dave, you know, the other guy, Dave Holland on drums.
Yeah.
And then they've had this guy, I guess, since the 90s, you know, 25 years he's been in the band. They've had the guitar player, Richie, the guy took KK's place.
Faulkner?
Yeah, Richie Faulkner. He's been with them, you know, a good 20 years, I think, or at least 15.
They still sound great.
They do, but you know, but the thing is, you know, they still have Halford, they still have Ian Hill on bass. They had a different guy the last time I saw Priest, their producer playing guitar because, you know, Glenn Tipton started with the Parkinsons.
Yeah.
But people are going around saying, "Oh, that's a Judas Priest cover band." That's not them. I hate that.
No, it's Priest.
Yeah, I mean, do you agree with that? Or I mean, because the thing is, it's like I saw Purple, I saw Deep Purple, Steve Morse.
Oh, he's awesome.
You know, Steve Morse has been with them like 3 times longer than Blackmore was.
Right.
You know, and it's like, I'd say that's pretty much, you know, Steve Morse, he just left to go back to the Dixie Dregs, but you know, he was with them a good 26, 27 years. You know, hell of a lot longer than Blackmore, even though, you know, the biggest hits, and they really made their name with him.
Yeah. I seen him with Rainbow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was really good. It's my first concert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I think I mean, I don't know, people will say it's a tribute band, but you know, what are you gonna do?
I know. Well, you can't change, but it just kind of gets, you know, irks me a little bit.
How many gold and platinum records do you have hanging in your mansion? None?
Right.
Shut up.
I got like 4 of them over now. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Our last album went aluminum. That's my joke.
Aluminum. Mine went aluminum foil.
One up. Okay.
No, one down.
Oh shit.
yours was aluminum. Mine was aluminum foil. You know.
We expect the next one to go 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 10 foil and then 10. You know, I guess that's how it would work there. You know, so great. Well, like I said, guys, you know, it's great to catch up and everything. What other news do you have for us?
Let's see what else is going on. Not just trying to get this record out, man, so we can hit the road before another pandemic plague comes out.
I know.
I'm not wearing that mask.
I know.
That's
well,
I said it.
I've heard. You always hear all kinds of different things,
like
and you never know.
It's an election coming, so it's going to happen.
It's like, well, before it actually happens, there's always so much speculation too as to what's going to be mandated, what's going to happen.
Yeah,
you know, how people are going to respond to different things, and you just never know until it actually happens. So I'm hoping
that knocked us down for 2 years. You know,
I know. Well, I mean, I'm hoping for the best for this year because so many venues and so many people, you know, so many venues were just, you know, completely crippled by that, and so many people weren't able to get out and do what they do. And people are just getting back to work now, getting off of being unemployed from that. And I'm just hoping we just don't get knocked back to square one. I mean, maybe.
I don't think people are going to deal with it this time.
Yeah,
because they fired people for not getting the shot, and then they hired them back. They got sued. Yeah, they had to hire them back. I was like, what the hell, dude? You mean I lost my new beautiful house that I just bought? Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So we're hoping that everything works out, before shit goes down. But that's the main thing I'm thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good. So, I was looking at my notes here. I know that you have a Facebook page, Electric Profits, the Electric Profits, and Instagram. Okay, so you can find you on Instagram, Facebook. Is there a Twitter account too, or an X account? They would say now.
No, I don't have Twitter.
I
don't time for all that. Today, on Twitter you got to post. I know you have a Twitter account, don't you?
Yeah, but it's like well, yeah, it's like crickets. I mean, it's like
I go on Twitter when I see something, when somebody gets slammed, I'll go oh wow, I gotta go check it out.
right, yeah.
I don't need that in my life. I'm trying to have a happy day.
Yep. You end up.
We have a YouTube page. We have a YouTube page. I forgot about that.
Yeah, YouTube too. Okay, I'll find the links and I'll be sure to put them in the show notes and everything.
Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Sure. Yep. Okay. Well, great. And you post your show dates and everything on your Facebook, and you have all that there. And well, make sure you copy me, because I always like to share, what my guests are doing on the Fowl Players the Fowl Players Facebook too, to help spread the word. So all right, folks. Well, guys, thank you for joining me tonight. It was good to catch up with you and everything. The materials
interview this time. How about that? Huh?
Yeah.
Wow, we did it. High five. Where's my beer?
Yeah. Woohoo. Yeah. Like I said, your material's sounding good, and I can't wait to hear the new stuff. So thanks again. I really appreciate it. And folks, the Electric Profits, I'll put all their contact info in the show notes, and we will see you soon. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you. You have a good night.
Yep. And thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Fowl Players Radio. It's always a pleasure to chat with the Electric Profits. Always an adventure, too. Looking forward to hearing new stuff from them, and links to their social media and other information can be found in the show notes. Are you holding an office party, fundraiser, or another event? Need top-of-the-line comedic entertainment? Please consider A Murder Mystery from the Fowl Players of Perryville. We have shows for all occasions. Please call us at 443-600-0446 or email foulplayersperryville@yahoo.com. Our website is www.foulplayersofperryville.com. And don't forget my radio show on 97underground.com, The Back of the Rack, The Michael Spedden Show, every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. You can listen on your computer. Listen anywhere by downloading the app to your phone, 97underground.com, Baltimore's Pure Rock worldwide. Also, don't forget our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@FoulPlayersRadio, and our FoulPlayersRadio.com. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Thank you again for joining us tonight. We appreciate the support. Until next time, this is Fowl Players Radio signing off.